what's up guys, my name is Matt. Today we're talking about my current favorite shoe, the Nike Air Fear of God Raid. Let's get into the video. So the Nike Fear of God Air Raid, I'm just going to call this the Raid from now on. It is one of the new shoes with Jerry and Nike that they've been releasing. You could kind of see it with the Fear Ones that they released a while back. And the Fear Ones had a lot of hype around them. They had like resale was really high. They were higher than a lot of his retail sneakers, which for me was just crazy seeing that. And for me, the retail price even on the Fear Ones was like $400. Like for me, that was a little too high to spend on a Nike sneaker, and I just couldn't go around buying it. And then like the Air Skylons came out, and I thought those were nice. The only color I liked in that was the bone colorway. But even then, for me, it was too simple of a shoe for me to really consider buying it. There wasn't really a lot for me that was super unique about it, and it just seemed more like Jerry putting his name on a shoe rather than him creating his own shoe. So then when they announced the Raid, I was super duper happy about it. To me, this like silhouette in a nutshell was super amazing. So the Raid itself, getting into it, it features that like Fear of God midsole that I fell in love with. For me, like with him going to Nike, seeing all the old Nike sneakers, like it really wasn't anything that I was super interested in. But seeing this like Jerry's take on the midsole really was amazing to see. It does say Air 180 on it because I think that's the actual terminology for it. I think because of the fact that it is 180 degrees of air on it. And then going on to the other side, you can see it's just no branding on this side, nothing right here. Just that clear air unit right here. And just overall, this is just such a clean silhouette. And it does feature a leather upper for the most part. And then it does have neoprene towards the toe box right here. It has that like lacing system similar to what you saw in the Fear Ones. And what I think is like a really cool like touch that hasn't really been talked about too much is the actual tongue has an exposed like foam, I guess you want to call it. They do feature this like toggle right here that just allows you to tighten up the shoe. For me, I actually tend to really like it because I can just put like I can push in the toggles and then tuck in the laces and still get that laceless look, but with having more like control in the foot. Now the one thing that intrigued me most about this shoe was the straps. Now the straps are a hindrance and at the same time they are kind of cool. I think the straps really help give it that like athleisure look that Jerry I think was aiming for with a lot of these shoes. But I even think like if you even took the strap off like I've been seeing a lot of people do, I still think that this looks amazing. For me personally, as of right now, I'm just gonna stick with the straps on. I actually really like this look. It's something that I think is just different. I feel like if you didn't want to have straps like this, you could easily just kind of go for a blazer. But just this midsole in general is like I think what really sold me on this shoe. Like you really won't see a lot of Nike shoes in my collection, mainly because I do like a little bit more unique sneakers. And to me, like there's really nothing else from Nike that has that same midsole look that the Fear of Gods have. And to add into the comfort of these are just like mediocre comfort. They're nothing insane. They're nothing that you're really gonna want to walk around in all day. If you had to, you could. And I've definitely been wearing these for like the past week, and I have been in love with them, and I haven't really had any comfort issues. I just feel like if you wanted something to walk in, if you're in a Nike camp, you could go with Epic Reacts. If you're in the Adidas camp, you could go with the Ultra Boost or the EQT. I think both of those are better walking options than these, but these are almost just similar to like what I've had with all my designer shoes. So not really any discomfort with them. I've seen a lot of talk on sizing with these. I would go with your true to size Nike. I went with the size 13 and I find that they fit perfect. I think not a lot of people are used to designer shoes where you do have like a little bit more of an elongated toe box. And even then I've seen some people saying half size up, and if I half size up in these, I would be swimming. And overall, I just really like this shoe. This has been one shoe that I've just been waiting for forever. I really like both the retail price that these are at, and I just like the fact that it has such a unique look. And I think it's a lot more wearable than the Fear Ones. I think the fact that it's this like mid high top, not really high top, but more like a mid-ish. It's like this mid high top, like it depends on what you classify as a high top. Like just for example, this is that represent alpha mids, and then this is the Fear of God Raids. So these have a little bit more height than the Raids by like a good like 1.5 to 2 inches. So comparative to like this is technically the alpha mids from Represent, but these are definitely a high top sneaker. These are definitely more of the mid look. So if you're used to something like this, like the Represent Alpha Mids, this is definitely more of a mid shoe rather than a high top. But if you're not used to something like this, I really do think that the Air Raids really do a good job of being a little bit higher top. And just another comparison for you guys, I think just seeing like a Converse Chuck 2, you can definitely see that they're around the same height for both of these when the air units are down on the bottom. And that you can really see that these are literally like almost the same height. I think the Converse has a little bit more, so I guess you could consider this more of like a mid-high top. Depends on really how you want to look at it. I've been saying this for like the past like 4 minutes, trying to get my words together. But overall, I think the resale honestly isn't bad on these at all. I really think that this is probably Jerry's most slept on shoe. The black ones coming up, I'm not too excited about those as much because I just really love this bone colorway. I think it's a lot more unique than the black ones are. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments below. And even let me know what you guys think of any of the other shoes that Jerry's released with Nike. I know the moccasins didn't really excite me and the Fear ones didn't really excite me, but definitely when I saw the Air Raids, these are definitely my must cop out of all of them, and I'm really happy I was able to do it for retail. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think, and like always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.